Super Mario Odyssey is a 2017 platform game developed and published by Nintendo for the Nintendo Switch. An entry in the Super Mario series, it follows Mario and his new ally Cappy, a sentient hat that allows Mario to control other characters and objects, as they journey across various kingdoms to save Princess Peach from his nemesis Bowser's plans of forced marriage. In contrast to the linear gameplay of prior entries, the game returns to the primarily open-ended, 3D platform gameplay featured in Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. In the game, Mario explores various kingdoms and collects power moons hidden inside them, used as a fuel source to power an airship known as the Odyssey to travel to new locations. Cappy's main function is the capture ability, letting Mario possess enemies and other objects, helping him solve puzzles and progress in the game. After completing the main story mode, other post-game kingdoms are unlockable as well as an additional minigame, Luigi's Balloon World. The game supports multiplayer and virtual reality with a Nintendo Labo Virtual Reality Kit. Developed by Nintendo's Entertainment Planning and Development Division, the game entered development in 2013 soon after the release of Super Mario 3D World. Various ideas were suggested during development, and to incorporate them all the team decided to employ a sandbox style of gameplay. Unlike previous installments such as New Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario 3D Land, which were aimed at a more casual audience, the team designed Super Mario Odyssey to appeal to the series' core fans. The game also features two voiced theme songs, Jump Up, Superstar, and Break Free, Lead the Way. Super Mario Odyssey was released on October 27, 2017 to universal acclaim, with praise for its inventiveness, originality, and for improving on concepts introduced in prior Mario games. It has been cited as one of the greatest video games ever made. The game won several awards and has sold 23 million copies, making it one of the best-selling Switch games and the fastest-selling Super Mario game. The gameplay. Super Mario Odyssey is a platform game in which players control Mario as he travels across many different worlds, known as kingdoms within the game, on the hat-shaped ship Odyssey, to rescue Princess Peach from Bowser, who plans to forcibly marry her. The kingdoms in the game return to the exploration-based level design featured in Super Mario 64. Each kingdom has Mario searching for and clearing various objectives in order to obtain items known as Power Moons, which are the power source of the Odyssey and grant access to new kingdoms. Checkpoint flags littered throughout each kingdom allow Mario to instantly warp to them once activated. Certain levels feature areas called flat zones, where Mario is placed in a 2D side-scrolling environment similar to his appearance in the original Super Mario Bros. In addition to his pre-existing moves, like triple jumping and wall jumping, Mario can throw his cap, the physical form of a hat spirit named Cappy, in multiple directions to attack enemies and use as a temporary platform. When the cap is thrown at certain objects, enemies, or non-playable characters, Mario is able to take possession of them, referred to as capturing, allowing him to use unique abilities. For example, Mario can capture a bullet bill to fly across large gaps, a Tyrannosaurus to trample things, a bolt of electricity called a spark pylon to climb up electric wires, and a tank called a Sherm to fire at enemies and break blocks for passage. Some actions can be accelerated by using motion controls in the Joy-Con controllers, but the game is otherwise fully playable with the Joy-Con attached to the console. Throughout the game, Mario can pick up coins, which come in two types, regular coins and purple ones unique to each kingdom, to spend on items such as new hats and outfits, some of which are required for completing certain objectives. The game uses a health system similar to the Super Mario Galaxy games. Although Mario has unlimited lives, the only penalty for dying is paying up to 10 coins. The player can also collect items known as Life Up Hearts, which grant 3 extra hit points. The game also features cooperative play, in which a second player takes control of Cappy and can attack enemies independently of Mario. The game requires a minimum number of Power Moons to be collected from each kingdom to move on to the next, though these may be obtained from any source, making major objectives largely optional. Once Bowser is defeated, each kingdom is repopulated with more Power Moons. Collecting enough Power Moons allows for additional outfits to be purchased and unlocks 2 bonus areas. One of these areas is a boss rush called Dark Side, with 250 Power Moons required to enter. The other is a level called Darker Side that combines many elements of the game, and requires 500 Power Moons to enter. In addition to this, there is also a level based on Peach's castle from Super Mario 64 unlocked by beating the game. This level allows Mario to face harder versions of previously defeated bosses and earn additional power moons by completing in-game achievements. The game features a photo mode that allows players to use a free moving camera to take and save screenshots, with additional options such as filters and stickers. Use of the Odyssey-themed Mario, Peach, and Bowser amiibo figurines allow for special in-game abilities and unlocking special costumes which are otherwise unavailable until after the player completes the game and collects enough power moons. Other amiibo can be scanned to provide hints to finding power moons. A hide-and-seek minigame, called Luigi's Balloon World, was released as part of an update on February 21, 2018. In it, players have 30 seconds to hide a balloon somewhere in a kingdom, which is then able to be played by others attempting to find it. A leaderboard system ranks the players who have found the most balloons. The game was updated in 2019 to be compatible with the Nintendo Labo Virtual Reality Kit. In this mode, Mario must complete challenges in a number of kingdoms to recruit musicians and give them instruments by completing tasks related to musical notes. The plot: Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach from the Mushroom Kingdom and takes her aboard his airship, intent on forcibly marrying her. Mario, also aboard, attempts to rescue her but is knocked off the ship by Bowser's hat after a brief fight and falls into the neighboring Cap Kingdom. With Mario gone, Bowser stomps on Mario's cap and lets it drift into the ship's rear propellers, shredding it to pieces. A piece of the hat is grabbed by Cappy, one of the Cap Kingdom's sentient hat-like creatures called Bonitors. The two meet, and he explains to Mario that Bowser also kidnapped his sister, Tiara, to be used as Peach's wedding tiara. Cappy joins Mario and takes the shape of Mario's cap, providing him with the ability to throw his cap and temporarily capture other creatures and objects and utilize their abilities. They travel to the nearby Cascade Kingdom, recover an airship called the Odyssey, and begin hunting Bowser down. Mario and Cappy explore the various kingdoms to collect power moons to fuel the Odyssey and battle the Broodals, a team of anthropomorphic rabbit wedding planners hired by Bowser, who steal items including a dress, a cake, and a bouquet from each kingdom to set up Bowser's wedding. Eventually, they catch up to Bowser in his own kingdom. However, Bowser subsequently departs for his wedding on the moon and leaves the two to fight the Broodals in their Mecha Broodal. They defeat them and follow Bowser to the moon. Mario and Cappy fly the Odyssey to the moon's surface and confront Bowser inside a cathedral. The two battle in the moon's interior, where Bowser is defeated and Mario frees Peach and Tiara, but the cavern begins to collapse. Using Cappy, Mario takes control of an unconscious Bowser and escapes to the surface with Peach and Tiara. Back on the surface, Mario prepares to propose to Peach, but Bowser regains consciousness and proposes as well. The two fight over her hand in marriage before an overwhelmed Peach demands they stop, and she boards the Odyssey with Cappy and Tiara. The rivals are both heartbroken until Peach tells Mario to come home with her. Mario boards the ship just in time, leaving Bowser stranded on the moon. In the post-game, Mario and Cappy collect more power moons that were released from moon rocks to traverse other parts of the moon, known as Dark Side and Darker Side, to complete other challenges. Meanwhile, Peach and Tiara travel the world on their own terms, and meet up with Mario along the way.
Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button to be updated on next video.